We're not serious.
Grand entrance.
That was scary, but okay.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Fine for you to acknowledge, or don't be jealous, bro.
Okay.
Because you don't have an entrance, I do.
Alright, that's fine. Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. If you are new to this channel, we welcome you and say hello. So today we received an email from Shannon and she wanted our advice on something.
Just a second before we get into that. There's been some developing news about some xenophobic attacks, and I just want to quickly touch on that and then continue. I feel like personally that it's unfortunate that like when you Google xenophobia, right, like the first country that kind of pops up or stands out is South Africa. You understand? Honestly, I feel like it's a horrible thing, and you know, it's unfortunate that we stand out above all these other countries who themselves possibly house South Africans, perhaps living well in that country, perhaps not living well, perhaps, you know, doing crime, who knows, right? And they have also mouths to feed, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like it's important for all South Africans to stand up and say no to xenophobia. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
All right. So Shannon says, I'm in a relationship with a South African guy and I'm Congolese. Our relationship has become so serious where my boyfriend wants us to get married soon. But now, knowing Congolese parents, I really don't know how to approach them about this. I would like for you guys to help me.
I'm the man.
Oh my God.
I know why you sent that.
Really?
You want the tip? You want the tip?
I'd like you guys to help me with the issue, but I can see
the husband
is South African and she's Congolese.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, the husband wants a tip from the man.
I don't know, but can I continue with the story? Anyway,
I'm not the man.
I'm about to swallow my tongue. This guy talks so much.
Sharp.
Anyway, I'd like you guys to help me with that issue because I can see that you guys are Congolese South African couple. Also, she says he has 2 kids. One is 3 years old. And we get along very well, and the other one is a girl and she's 9 years old and she lives with her granny.
So the 3 is a boy.
I'm assuming she lives with her granny, and these kids both have 2 separate baby mamas. Yes.
Damn. What?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm Congolese and he is South African.
Okay,
Shannon,
right? Thank you so much for your email, man. We hope that this will help other people out there, you understand? So I feel like number 1, right? The first thing that kind of popped up or stood out for me is the whole different baby mama situation.
And right? The 9-year-olds.
Yes, those 2 things. The 9-year-old and the 2 different baby mama situations, right? I feel like number 1, the hard part, number 1 is you have to, if there is going to be some type of co-parenting relationship there or not, we don't know, right? Then, because didn't elaborate on that, then probably it's going to be twice as difficult to, you know, collaborate within those 2 spectrums all at the same time, all at once. It's hard enough with just like one situation.
I don't think she's gonna have to co-parent with a 9-year-old mom because the child's already living with the guy's grandmother.
Oh,
you understand?
Oh,
so it's easier.
Yeah.
But what I feel like
what's difficult about the 9-year-old is the age.
Yeah.
The age. At that point, you still can come in and do a lot of contribution to the kids' growth and upbringing, but you know, it will take a lot for y'all to like.
I think she should be a friend, you know, instead of being a mom. I think you start off with a 9-year-old. You start off being her friend, like win her trust first,
that's what it is.
And then be a mom.
You can't come in as Mama Africa. You understand what I'm saying? Or you're going to Nje, hey, this is how we do things.
Yeah.
Nah,
I don't think we should be.
Yeah,
we should approach it.
It would be different, a different story if maybe that she was like, you know, as a toddler. Like
because the 3-year-old will also be easy. I mean, it's easy because you already say that you guys get along. Yeah. You understand? So from there, when you guys do get married, you and your husband, you'll be able to, you know, like put ground rules, and he or she will grow with those rules. With the 9-year-old, as my husband mentioned, it's very difficult for that to happen. You know, but also being a step parents, what I actually want to emphasize is that make sure you don't overcompensate. Yeah. You understand? Make sure you don't.
The other thing, Kana, she wanted to talk. Oh, you haven't finished it. Yeah. Oh, my bad.
It's okay. So just make sure that you don't overcompensate.
Not supposed to cut off your wife. Don't do that. Don't cut off the wife. It's bad. You mustn't do that.
Anyway, as I mentioned, so you need a lot of patience. You know, you need a lot of patience, and you have, like with the 3-year-old, I'll emphasize, you have to be the parent. You can't be a friend with the 3-year-old because validate. I mean, you know.
Yeah, no, the 3-year-old dude, you know what I'm saying? You do the business.
Yeah,
you do the business.
But with the 9-year-old, you take it slow. You start as a friend. You know, you win the trust over. And even if you guys get married, it would be, if you can manage to live with the 9-year-old in the house, well, you can do that. But it's going to be difficult, you know. It's going to be difficult. So for me, if you, on the other hand, if you decide to leave her with the grandmother,
because the thing is, the 9-year-old is a girl, right? Yeah. You're a woman, right? So the fact is, there's a disciplinarian relationship there. Because, I mean, the dad is all, you know what I'm saying, my baby girl, you understand? You're supposed to come in as a disciplinarian primarily. But to the 9-year-old now, it's gonna be a little harder to be the disciplinarian coming in at the stage you're coming in at, right? So you first need to build a sense of enjoyment. No, you and I, we're in a team. And then after that, that's when you can start with that. I know it would be very tempting initially to, you understand, hey, whoa, what are you doing, right? But you need to be, at first, you need to be kind of reserved and calm. Eventually.
Yeah. But not to say
that's when that's if they start living with you. But hey, she wanted to also talk about the
but wait, not to say that parents. Yeah, I know. Not to say that if she's misbehaving now because we're saying start slow, you don't punish her. You understand? You punish her, but I mean, what all we're saying is just be the friendly parent at the beginning.
At most, I think that you need to use the biological father mainly as the main reference point to your discipline. To be honest, because the biological father's like he whatever he can whatever, it's a kid. You understand what I'm saying? But at the that's at the beginning. You can't just now.
Yeah, obviously as time goes on.
Yeah. But I don't know, with the 3-year-old at some point, maybe even in the next year or so, right? You're already enjoyed. There's so much you've done for the kid or whatever. You're like NJ, the parent. You're the parent, not like you are the parent.
Because I mean, it's gonna be difficult for them to actually go back and think of life before you. Because Monet can't do that. You understand? Yeah. He can't even figure out that, hey,
oh, that's a son. That's my son.
For 2.5
son's name.
Yes, for 2.5 years, you know, daddy wasn't in the picture. You know, he just remembers, oh, daddy was always there. So with you, the 3-year-old, it will be like that. He or she will always know that you are always there. You know, with the 9-year-old, if you do decide on leaving her to stay with the grandmother, I just feel try involve her in the family as much as possible. You know, when you guys go out on family adventures and stuff, I think you should involve her so she feels included and not excluded. Okay. So with the Congolese parents, ooh,
I feel like that's my domain in a way mostly. I know she's gonna be like
no, that's not true because I mean, come on, wait.
Who does the trialing?
No, man. She's asking about when you as a girl go to the family and tell them that there's potential for somebody to marry you.
How many times did you ask me for advice when that was supposed to happen, when we were supposed to get married?
Who went to the parents?
Who did you call for advice?
Who sat with them and be like, Mama, Papa, there's this man I want to marry. Oh, I have a problem. I was translating, direct translation.
Okay, tell me.
Anyway, with Congolese parents, okay, for me it was easy. I won't lie to you guys, it was easy because my family is already cross-cultural, right? And also, I was already in a relationship with, with somebody who I had a child with, and that person went AWOL. So the Congolese name in my family,
they were Congolese.
yeah. So the Congolese name in my family wasn't all that great. So when I approached my parents, dude, I already had evidence. Kuri, this thing, marrying a Congolese person or whatever.
But if you had, if the guy you were with was of a different nationality, you think that your parents would still have been like, nah, you're supposed to not marry us?
It would have been difficult, obviously, because the person who had wronged us was of that, was of that background. However, I just feel like nowadays, as time goes on, the parents, everything is evolving. The parents are also understanding that, love is the heart. Yeah. Because when
globalization.
Yes.
Globalization. We all in both Facebook, WhatsApp, we just meet each other there. Tell what country you at. I'm coming. Now.
Coming.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, so I just think you just sit down with your parents and you be honest with them, You tell them how amazing this man is, how much you love him, and that you really want to spend the rest of your life with him. And there's a lot of examples you can use, because Congolese parents love comparison. So maybe you
just to be honest, the dynamics you're mentioning, even if she was South African or if she were another nationality or whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Dude. There are many South African parents just want South Africans to marry each other.
Yeah.
Or Nigerian or whatever. Same thing. Yeah.
Times have changed. I think your parents, your parents obviously love you.
One thing's for sure, they'll know eventually over time, especially when you become show them that you're happy with this man or whatever. Like, it'll just be a thing that, you are, your happiness will be the main, attraction.
Once again, we thank you for watching our videos. Please do share, comment, like, and subscribe. Till next time, we are Black and Blending.
Peace!
I think we should do it again.